Anciently old saran wrap that I'm very anxious to get rid of so I can buy the good stuff. I can't tell you how many years old it is. I know, especially if you buy it at Costco.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to cut a square. And then I'm going to angle this. Okay. I'm going to angle this. And what I want to do is I want to get this down as tight as possible. Making this tight little pointy part. Okay, that will, now, the saran wrap may end up in the bag and it may be pulled off at the end. We don't care. This is not brain surgery. But look how little this is and how big this is.
Yeah. I was wondering how we
Okay.
could get that sausage together.
So now I'm going to start with this, and all I've done is I've only put in about an inch. Is about all I can work in there. Now I have to go all the way through, and this is why I asked Kristen to get the 14-inch ties, because the long ties work better. Now, the secret of this is you never want to yank on this. You're going to feed it with your hand. If you yank on it, you're going to split these threads.
Then you're in trouble.
Then you're in trouble, all right? So how do I feed it? Now, Barbara, I'm going to move over here so you may... So how am I going to do this? I found this out over long years. I'm going to put this under my foot, okay? I'm going to hold this top firm, and then I'm going to feed this up.
Okay.
Okay, now I've said, look at this. It's just like magic, right? Just like magic.
I can think of some nasty things to think right now. I was just kind of heading that direction.
Barbara, that's on your video now.
Okay, now I want...
It's just going to Janice.
Go on YouTube.
It's just going to Janice
Okay,
anyway.
so I got
YouTube.
it. Sometimes it'll bunch up, and you might have to feed it up. Sometimes it'll bunch too much, and you kind of have to pull it back down and rework it. But in most cases, it will come up. Now, Dio used a drapery fabric, and somebody else used a seersucker. They will handle a little bit differently. They might be a little harder to pull through, but that's not a problem. Okay, I'm going to pull this through just a little bit further.
God, how cool is that, isn't it?
I was dreading this, but now I'm not.
All
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
the thing is longer than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to take the tie off, but I want to get rid of the saran wrap. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to take the tie off because now Diane is going to stitch just a row of stitching across here along about the edge. Now, why do you want to do a row of stitching across here?
So it won't
You're
move?
going to pull this through your bag casing. If you don't stitch it, it peels off, and all you have in your bag casing, and you get to do it all over again.
Ask me how you know.
Yeah, ask me how I know. So once your bag casing is done, we will run it through. You will want to stitch this now so you won't forget.
Okay.
And then when your bag casing is done, we'll go ahead and run it through. I'm going to get an extra zip tie and do your other one so you'll have it done.
Okay, so do you do both ends or just one?
No, just one end.
One end.
Okay, you only have to sew one end because you're only pulling from one end. Make sense?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Okay.
Sounds
Do
good.
you think Janice will have that?
Sure.
We just made your life easier.